Chosen one. In the last 6 hours, something happened in the spiritual realm that you need to know about. Not something small, not something symbolic, not something you can ignore. A recognition event occurred. Heaven saw you differently than it saw you yesterday. Not because you suddenly became perfect, not because you finally did enough good deeds, but because you crossed an invisible threshold. And when that threshold was crossed, something triggered in the courts of glory. Alarms went off, angels were reassigned, your file was moved, and a mark was placed on you that was not there 24 hours ago. This was not random, it was strategic, and in exactly 73 hours that mark activates. Let me explain what happened. You know how in airports, some passengers are randomly selected for priority boarding? Their ticket gets stamped with a code. They didn't demand it. They didn't pay extra. The system just flagged them. That's what happened to you. Except this wasn't random. Heaven flagged you. Your spiritual passport has been stamped with access to resources, connections, and breakthroughs that were previously restricted. And that access activates fully in 73 hours. Why 73? Because in Hebrew numerology, 73 is the numerical value of the word chokmah, wisdom. Not ordinary wisdom, divine wisdom, the kind that lets you see what others can't see, know what others don't know, move in ways that don't make logical sense, but produce maximum results. Within the next 73 hours, you will make a decision, have a conversation, or take an action that yesterday you would have gotten wrong, but you will get it right, effortlessly. Because the wisdom download will be complete. Now you might be thinking, how do I know this is for me? Here's how. If you feel resistance right now, if part of you wants to scroll, if something inside says, skip this, that's confirmation. The enemy only fights what threatens him, and a marked person with divine wisdom is a threat. So if you feel distracted, skeptical, uneasy, stay. Push through it. Before we go deeper, lock this moment in, because 73 hours from now, when things shift, you'll want to remember when it started. Hit the subscribe button right now, not for me, for you. Subscribing tells the algorithm to keep sending you content at this frequency, and frequency matters. Then give this video a like. Your like is agreement. When you tap it, you are saying yes to what's being released over your life. Do it now. And here is the key part. Go to the comments and type 4 words. I am marked for wisdom. Don't overthink it. Don't wait. Type it now. Because when you type those words, you create a digital declaration. And 73 hours from now, you will scroll back and realize that was the moment everything shifted. Type it now. What being marked means. In ancient times, shepherds marked certain sheep. Not all of them, only the ones being moved to better pasture. The marked sheep were separated and relocated. Same shepherd, different access. That's what just happened to you. You were marked for relocation, promotion, provision at a different level. But understand this, a mark is both a privilege and a target. Privilege because it gives access. Target because it makes you visible. When you become visible to heaven, you become visible to hell. Marked people glow in the spiritual realm. Expect interference, distractions, emergencies, doubt. Recognize them, push through them, because the next 73 hours unfold in 3 accelerations. The 3 accelerations: internal acceleration, first 24 hours. Something shifts inside you. A fog lifts, a weight drops, clarity replaces confusion. That decision you've been overthinking, you wake up, and the answer is just there. The anxiety that's been sitting on your chest, gone. You didn't meditate it away, it just left. That's recalibration. Your mind adjusting to carry divine wisdom. Relational acceleration, 24 to 48 hours. Someone reaches out, you bump into someone, a conversation happens that shouldn't have happened, and in that moment, information transfers, a name, an idea, a connection. You'll know it wasn't random, timing too perfect, details too specific. Heaven orchestrates encounters. Stay alert. Circumstantial acceleration, 48 to 73 hours. Now your physical reality shifts. Money shows up. An opportunity appears, a door opens, a problem resolves. You didn't grind for it, you didn't force it, it bends toward you. That's what happens when you're marked. Internal, relational, circumstantial, sequential, predictable, powerful, and at the end of 73 hours, you will not be motivationally different. You will be structurally different. The protocol, activation. A mark without activation is potential. Activation requires anchoring moments 3 times a day for 73 hours, morning, midday, evening. For 90 seconds, close your eyes and say, I receive the wisdom assigned to this hour. That's it. Why does it work? Because it interrupts autopilot. Most people live reacting instead of receiving. Anchoring moments force you into receiving mode. They create space for the download. Elena's story. 9 months ago, Elena felt invisible, 3 times passed over for promotion. Hard-working, reliable, overlooked. The 3rd rejection broke her. She sat in her car crying, believing she would never be chosen. Then she heard about being marked. She felt skeptical, but she had nothing to lose, so she committed. Day 1, anchoring moments, felt ridiculous. Did them anyway. Day 2, something shifted. Clarity, confidence. She was invited into a client meeting she normally wouldn't attend. Senior staff stumbled through questions. Without planning it, Elena spoke. Clear, strategic, precise. The client leaned forward. That's exactly what we need. I want her on this account. Day 3, her boss called her in. The client requested her by name. She was promoted to senior account manager with a salary increase. 3 days earlier, she felt invisible. In 73 hours, everything flipped. Not because she worked harder, because wisdom downloaded. She was in receiving mode when it arrived. The 5 attacks. The moment you commit, resistance comes. Attack 1, time collapse. Suddenly you're too busy. Protect your 90 seconds. Attack 2, doubt spiral. Nothing's happening. Trust the process. Attack 3, false urgency. Do the anchoring moment first, then respond. Attack 4, mocking thoughts. You look stupid. Let it pass. Attack 5, premature celebration. Don't stop early. Finish the 73 hours. The transfer. You are not just marked for breakthrough. You are marked for transfer. You've been operating on level 3. You mastered it. You outgrew it. In 73 hours, you move to level 7. Marked people skip levels, and when you transfer levels, old demons lose access. Old patterns fade. Old relationships dissolve. Not because life gets easy, because you become capable. Marked people aren't promised easy lives. They are promised equipped lives. Permission. Before we close, receive this. You have permission to want more. Permission to believe you're marked. Permission to operate at a higher level. Permission to leave behind what no longer fits. Permission to receive without guilt. You are released. Released from staying small. Released from equating struggle with spirituality. Released from shame for being chosen. Now move like it. Everything so far was information. Now comes activation. Place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating. That rhythm means you're still here, still breathing, still chosen. Do not analyze, just receive. In the name above every name, the mark is placed. You are tagged, flagged, recognized. What heaven recognizes, hell cannot erase. Internal acceleration, begin. Fog lift, confusion clear. Wisdom download, relational acceleration, release. Right person, right time, right information. Circumstantial acceleration, activate. Doors open, Provision flows, problems resolve, time collapse is bound, doubt spiral is bound, false urgency is bound, mocking thoughts are bound, premature celebration is bound. Within 24 hours, internal shift. Within 48 hours, divine connection. Within 73 hours, tangible proof. It is marked, it is sealed, it is done. Now answer out loud. Will you create the anchoring moments? Will you protect the 73 hours? Will you receive the wisdom? Say yes. Heaven heard that. You are committed. You are activated. You are marked. For the next 73 hours, morning, midday, evening, speak the sentence, I receive the wisdom assigned to this hour. Do not say amen yet. Sit in silence for 10 seconds. Let it settle. Feel it lock in. Now, it is finished. You are marked. Go walk in it.